Hello, guys.
Hi there. Welcome to Dr. Onji's channel. On this channel, we discuss topics related to education, career, and personal development. So if any of these are of interest to you, then do stick around.
We're going to discuss a topic that is so relevant to life and education in your career and why you should be aware of it. So, I've been privileged to participate in two leadership trainings at work, and it's my intention to pass on some of the information I learned to you. The first session of one of the leadership trainings that I'm participating in focused on abundance mindset and positive thinking and why that is so important. So, abundance mindset is basically believing that resources and opportunities are enormous and they are available to you. And signs of an abundance mindset include one, gratitude. So that is being grateful for whatever you have, being grateful for how far you've come, right? And then two, generosity, that is given, sharing information. And the third is optimism, believing that whatever issues, setbacks you have right now are just temporary and that an opportunity is going to come. So let's think of what situation or what stage you're in now. If you're watching me, you're probably looking to get a scholarship to do grad school. But I'm sure that some of you have had a lot of rejections or some rejections, right? Some of you have had admissions without funding or admissions with some partial funding. Some of you have not had any admissions at all. But an abundance mindset is believing that those are just part of the process. They are just temporary detours. And the right opportunity is going to come and you're going to get that scholarship you're looking for. If you're looking for a job and you've been getting a number of rejections, believing that it's not going to be like that forever and that right job opportunity is going to come through for you, that's an abundance mindset. Let's look at the opposite of an abundance mindset. That is scarcity mindset. And that is the belief that resources are limited. And so you find yourself in unnecessary competition with others. You are fearful and you have anxiety and all of that. All are signs of a scarcity mindset. And let me highlight, let's say, three or four key signs of scarcity mindset and why it's not healthy and why you need to shift. One is fear, which I've mentioned or talked about. Two is hoarding of information. So if you've watched some of my videos, you know that I talk about some scholarships that can be relevant or helpful to your friend or your sister or your brother, but you feel like you only want to be the one to get a scholarship. So you're not sharing that information with other people that will find it useful. That is a scarcity mindset. And that is not healthy for you. Because if you hoard information, chances that you're also teaching indirectly other people to hoard information from you. Let's think about it. If you're sharing relevant information with people, indirectly you're teaching them that when they also get opportunities that will be helpful to you or that will be relevant to you, they should also share it with you. So that is an abundance mindset. That is sharing. Hoarding is a scarcity mindset. And like I said, if you hoard, you're closing yourself up to opportunities. If you share, you are rather encouraging others to also share opportunities with you. All right. And then there is also this aspect of scarcity mindset that I want to really dwell on today, which is comparison. Comparison is you constantly comparing yourself to other people. It is said that comparison is the thief of joy. When you compare yourself to others, you are always going to compare your worst self to their best self, which is not a balanced equation. Recently, I got an email from one of you, my viewers. And let me digress a little bit. I've said it before, if you want to reach out to me personally or privately, check the description box below. I'll leave an email there that you can reach out to me. You can also reach out to me on LinkedIn. So I digressed back to what we're discussing comparison, which is a sign of scarcity mindset. Recently, a young lady who is one of my viewers reached out to me, and I would not reject her email on the screen today because it contains certain information that I do not want to share with you because I think they are sensitive. So this young lady reached out to me. She's 34 years old and she has completed a bachelor's degree or undergraduate degree years ago. And she has also done a master's degree. And she has recently gotten admission to a PhD program but didn't get funding. And she sent her email was 3 paragraphs with parts of her academic history and how she feels she's so behind because her friends are way ahead of her and that she's 34. And so she feels that she's not achieved anything at 34. And even the PhD admission she got, she didn't get funding. And so she's just in, let's say, a lost situation. She's not happy and she's depressed and all of those stuff. When I read the 3 paragraphs, I could see a young woman who has completed a bachelor's degree, a young woman who has gone on to do a master's degree, a young woman who has also gone on to apply for PhD programs and gotten admission, although she has not gotten funding yet, but she had gotten admission. What that tells me is that in the next cycle, this person is going to be applying with some experience. She's not going to start from zero. She's going to start from the experience she's gained from the previous cycle that she applied. These are progress. And when I was reading that, I was not seeing a young woman who is left behind. So I reached out to her and I said, hey, you're only feeling behind and you're only feeling that all these things are minimal because you're comparing yourself to others. Comparing yourself comparing yourself to others has masked your progress in your eyes. It has made your progress look so small in your eyes. But no, they are great progress. They are progressive steps. You are doing what you're supposed to be doing. And so I encouraged her to not let comparison close her eyes or blind her eyes to the many progress that she's made in her life. She's on the path. Sometimes you're just on the path. It's just that something hasn't worked out right or hasn't worked out yet, but you're on the path. So that is so important that you do not compare yourself to others. And if you do that, it will have effect on you. It's crazy when I was doing my PhD program and at some point I was comparing my research progress to other people who were publishing papers. Almost every quarter they were publishing papers. But then I sat back and realized that no, the research I'm doing is not the same as what these people are doing. I'm doing a wet lab based research, which takes a long time. Working with microbes takes a long time. My research is for a conversation for another day. But all I'm trying to say is it was so wrong for me to be comparing my research output to other people's research outputs because our research was different. So, the same thing, your life is different. Do not compare yourself to anybody because we are on different journeys. So, remember that if you want to progress, have an abundance mindset, practice gratitude. It will clear your mind, it will give you clarity because it will show you where you've come from and where you can get to. When you see your friends doing well, take inspiration. but do not compare. Learn from them. If you see your friend who has gotten admission with funding in a particular university and you didn't get your funding from a different university, think of it as, oh, this is an opportunity for me to target this other university in the next cycle. And who knows, my odds are going to be better. Another aspect of scarcity mindset that is so terrible is this idea of zero sum thinking, which is like someone's gain is your loss. Life is not like that. Someone's gain is not necessarily your loss. Imagine if you have a friend who got admission with funding at, let's say, New York University. It's not your loss if you didn't apply to that school, if you didn't apply to that same program, if you didn't apply to that same lab. How is that your loss? If my friend got a job in a tech company, for example, as an environmental engineer, it's not my loss because I can't even do that job the person is doing. But then scarcity mindset will make you feel as if it's your loss. If your friend gets married and you're not married, it's not your loss. You are not even interested in the kind of man that he's dating, right? But somehow, comparison or the zero sum thinking or scarcity mindset will make you feel as though someone's gain is your loss. It's not. So, in conclusion, I want to give you a few reminders, which is so important because, as I said, mindset is so important. Okay, that there are enough resources for everyone. There is enough oxygen for all of us to breathe. Oxygen makes up 21% of air. So, my breathing cannot limit your breathing. We all can breathe and be fine. Okay, and practice gratitude as much as possible. It's good for your mental health. It will give you clarity. Okay. As you show more gratitude, then you are likely to attract additional blessings. Okay. As part of the abundance mindset, share generous with information. When you share good information with people, you indirectly teach them to share good information with you. So their blessing could be in your sharing, and your sharing could be in their blessing. Okay. Watching me, I'd like to know in the comments below. I hope this has been helpful to you. I hope you're going to target next cycle of either school application or job application with an abundance mindset. Okay. Let me know in the comment section, have you felt behind because you've compared yourself to people? And are you going to shift that mindset and practice gratitude? I'd like to know in the comment section. Okay, so important. If any of this resonates with you, share any experience in the comment section and see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. See you. Bye.